Welcome to Tricky's Ghost Stories. One of the stories includes real paranormal footage, but you decide if it's real. This is from the user TLR1791 from Reddit. When I was a kid, my mum used to clean homes and businesses around Tracy, California. There was a bar that she used to clean, and I would hear her tell my dad about weird stuff that would happen. So, I begged my mum to go with her one night. She'd usually go after the bar closed around 2:30 a.m. I finally get to go, and she sat me down at the booth with some colouring stuff and books. My mum is in the back room cleaning, and I was sitting in a booth across from the bar by myself. All of a sudden, I get this weird feeling, like someone is sitting in the booth behind me, or hovering over me. I definitely didn't feel alone, so I called out to my mum to ask her if I could get up from the table. She told me to wait where I was because she'd be near me in a minute. Well, there were some dirty glasses left on the counter from the earlier patrons. One of those glasses fell to the ground and another slid to the edge. I was in shock, like my 9-year-old self believed in this stuff, but I just watched it happen. My mum yelled at me at first for not listening, but she realised that I didn't do anything after she saw the look on my face. She made a joke about how I just had to see it to believe it, and how do I feel now? Then, a bit later, I'm sitting in the same booth, and my mum was wiping down behind the bar. She had poured herself some 7-Up in a glass and left it on the bar counter. Her back was turned towards me, and in the corner of my eye, I could see her glass of 7-Up slide in the opposite direction as the other glasses had. My mum shot around and saw me sitting there and said something along the lines of, "I'm not sure what this is, but it's really active." Then, as we were getting ready to leave, a bar stool fell over. My mum picked it up and told me it's the same bar stool that always falls over. She's even switched the bar stools around, and that's the one that falls. The owners told her the bar was haunted before they had her start working there, but she didn't think it would be as active as it was. They were little things that happened, but they were pretty unexplainable little things. The story is from Berkamin on Reddit. I know of 2 stories that happened in San Francisco. The first one is Pearl Art Supplies, which was on Market Street in the Tenderloin district. The building no longer exists. Pearl went out of business, and that plot of land got redeveloped into luxury apartments. Pearl Art Supplies was reputably haunted. Customers and staff would occasionally see a girl who seemed to walk a floor plan that didn't match what the store had. She would walk through the shelving and into walls and stuff like that. There was even one super creepy photo of the ghost girl just standing there, not quite looking solid. Every year around Halloween, Pearl would put out the sign on the door with the story about how customers and staff would see the ghost, featuring the photo, with speculations that she had been there from when the building was radically different, hence the observation that she seemed to walk the area as if it had a different floor plan. Unfortunately, Pearl went out of business. I don't know if the whole chain closed at once, but the SF shop closed down in 2010. I did some web searches to see if their old "Pearl is haunted" sign got reserved or photographed, but nothing shows up. The second story is the Vestry, a music venue in San Francisco on Valencia Street. The Vestry and the Chapel are a bar and music venue. I forgot which is which. That opened up in the building that used to be the Ganther Mason Domergue funeral home. That building sat abandoned for a long time, and then when San Francisco saw a huge influx of tech money, real estate on Valencia became a hot commodity, and that building got repurposed as a bar, restaurant and music venue for the old chapel. Being a bar, kids are not supposed to be running around at the vestry, but staff would report seeing an apparition of a child and other odd occurrences. Customers have reported seeing the child as well. 2 of these apparitions have been caught on camera. I can only find one of them now, which has the security camera footage embedded. I will link below. I have seen other security footage from the vestry with what looks like a pale child seemingly running in terror after the place is locked up, but then disappearing. But it is no longer on YouTube, and I can't seem to find it anymore. There was a time when the owner was super strict about not letting people know it was haunted, and that video appears to have gotten taken down back then. Since then, word has gotten out, and it seems to actually bring attention to the place. Thank you for watching Tricky's Ghost Videos, and thank you for listening. You decide if the footage is real or a hoax. I'll see you in the next one.